By all odds, I should not be sitting here today, speaking to you, happy, whole, full of hope and joy, but God had other plans. Year-old mother and me mom. I work part-time as in a secretarial position in the legal field. I have been married to my husband and my sweetheart for over 33 years. I live in rural Arkansas with my husband, my adult son, and my 3-year-old grandson. I also have an adult daughter who is a graduate assistant and grad student in Mississippi. I am a lay minister, a prophetic intercessor, amongst other things. I believe and practice extravagant worship and praise. I sing at every opportunity I'm allowed and I can get. I've even written a few songs. My daily prayer is, Lord, let me be a light today. Let me be the light of Jesus to someone who needs it. Send at least one person into my path today that I could plant a seed of hope in them and share the love of God with them. I have so many stories of how God has done this for me. It's so rewarding and humbling that He would trust me and honor me to be able to be His mouthpiece and His vessel in this way. And in other ways, people have told me, sorry, I'm trying to read this because I'm long-winded, okay, I'm just being real. People have told me, with everything you've been through, you shouldn't be this solid person that you are today. And this has come from counselors, therapists, and other people who work daily with people that battle from depression, addiction, mental illness, people that's been in and out of jail, people with real problems. That's why I believe my testimony is worth sharing and it's worth hearing, because I believe it can bring hope. I believe it can bring seeds of hope. But for the grace of God, I would not be the person that I am today, saved by grace. A little synopsis of my testimony, and this is really rushing through it, but I don't have time to give every little detail today. My mother and father both came from extremely dysfunctional, violent, and abusive homes. My mother married at age 16. My dad, I believe he was 21. My mom had me at age 17, and my sister at age 19. Life was very hard for me growing up. As a baby and child, I had severe asthma. This was in the 70s, so you didn't have machines at home to help out when you would have severe asthma attacks. It caused me a lot of nightmares, a lot of fear, a lot of phobias growing out of that. I also had a mother that was coping with mental illness, that she was going to doctors, but back then they could not give her, she was brushed off and not helped and told there was nothing wrong with her, that she just needed to get control of herself. So we never knew what kind of environment we were going to be waking up to, what kind of mood the house would be in. It could be a gentle, caring atmosphere. It could be fun, loving, and just having a good time. Or it could be, more often than not, a lot of screaming, yelling, name-calling, throwing things against the walls, etc. A lot of fear and uncertainty. By the time that I was around 13 years old, my father found another woman and he left, moving in with my grandmother across town. Suddenly, 2 or 3 months later, he just unexpectedly left without saying anything about it. Fast forward, when I was 19, I hit rock bottom in a life filled with partying and drinking and being angry at the whole world in general. And one day I asked God, I said, if you're really real, God, make yourself real to me. My grandmother says you're real. She's never lied to me. And so if you are real, I'm asking you to make yourself real to me. Prove it to me. There's a whole lot more to this story, but I don't have time to go into a lot of detail right now. But within 2 weeks, I met Paul Dean, my beautiful and wonderful husband of over 33 years now. He was the young man that God sent into my life to start his plan of showing me how he was real. Anyway, my now father-in-law was a Pentecostal preacher. Shortly after starting going to that church, Jesus came to me in a dream and changed my whole life, telling me about his blood and life, joy, and eternal happiness through that blood. When I woke up, I was absolutely terrified because, I did not understand about the blood of Jesus. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh my God, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Freddy Krueger, I've been touching the blood of Jesus. My Lord, what have I done? I'm going to burn in hell forever. But that was just my ignorance of not knowing. My boyfriend at the time, I shared with him, and he did talk me into speaking to his dad, my now father-in-law, who started out in Exodus and spent quite a while explaining about the blood of Jesus to me. It did not bother me what we now joke around and have joked around all these years about his long-windedness, but it's a beautiful thing and a blessing and an honor for him to be a part of my life. And that is a wonderful story that I will share in another video, because it's worth its own video sharing that. It's wonderful. And I will tell in future videos, give more information about some of these things, go into more detail, because they're beautiful stories of God's faithfulness, of God's love for you, because he doesn't love me any more than he loves you. Over the 35 years of my salvation, the Lord has done amazing miracles through me and for me. After the first dream where Jesus told me about his blood, I began having, ever since then, over 35 years of prophetic dreams. I often refer to myself as a prophetic dreamer, a prophetic intercessor, because I've been called to that. I have been called, I'm a lay minister, which just means I'm not licensed, but I do preach when I get the opportunity. Through the years, the Lord has seen fit to bless me with wonderful gifts that have grown and evolved over the years as I have grown and matured in the Lord spiritually. These gifts, I have noticed, they support the ministries that he has allowed me to be involved in and to oversee. Gifts such as prophetic dreams and visions, words of knowledge, words of wisdom, interpretation of tongues, gifts, the gift of faith, and diverse tongues. I will explain more about these in future videos because they are just, they're awesome, and they really, I have some amazing testimonies, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn because it's nothing of me. This is all God. Trust me, it's all God. I am nothing special. I see dreams and visions, people I need to pray for, people that have prayed to God, and he has given me a word to give to them. in answer to that, He has given me dreams that were warnings for other people and myself. There's just so many amazing things God has done in my life. One time when Paul and I were dating, we were stuck on a railroad track with a train I'm talking right on us. And it was like, I believe God sent an angel and shoved us across those tracks seconds before that train went past. That's an amazing testimony. I would love to tell you about that. My son, as a baby, had developed what we refer to in layman terms as lazy eye. And in a church service, God healed him of that. And I did take him back to a specialist after that healing, and it was proven and authenticated by the specialist that there was nothing wrong with his eyes. And today he's a 30-year-old man, and there's nothing wrong with his eyes. God even restored the relationships with my mother and my father. And one thing I learned only this year, I'm over 50, and my dad is almost 80 years old now. And only this year did I finally learn that he did not intentionally abandon us. God has done amazing miracles in my life. And like I said, I refer to myself as a prophetic dreamer. I've kept a dream notebook for about 18, 19 years now. I've had dreams for over 35 years, but just I was immature in the beginning and did not realize that I should probably be writing these things down. So I have a notebook that I actually need to replace because it's like ripped down the side of it because it's so old. Anyway, I've loved it. I'm going to put this on my channel, and this is a video for my channel, but it's also a video because I would like to be a guest on a podcast, videocast that I watch a lot, that I absolutely love. It's called A Stronger Faith, and if you don't watch it, watch it. I'm not affiliated with them, but I watch it a lot, and it's just a great and wonderful and motivating show on YouTube where they interview people and speak to them about amazing things God has done in their life. Okay, I love you. Put your prayer requests down in the comments, and I will pray for you. I'm not just giving lip service. I will really pray for you. I love you all, and God bless.